What is going on, you beautiful risque people? I am Sizik. I'm a master in Risk Global Domination, and today we are looking at the top 5 maps for beginners to start playing. So, this here is Modern Spain. That's going to be my top 5. That's my number 5. Reason being, this map is rather small, so people can get pretty comfortable with it. It's really close to the size of Classic. And another thing, excuse me, if you look at these bonuses, there are so many, you're guaranteed to get at least one. A lot of times you can hustle your way into 2, which is good because if you're newer, getting some troop generation is definitely going to help you out. This game, or this map rather, is going to also teach you how to kind of be a good neighbor with so many bonuses. So it's really fun to play given that as a beginner. This map has 47 territories in total. To get 70% should you play that, it's 33. There is 12 bonuses or continents. If you have blizzards on, it'll be 3. If you have portals on, it'll be 5. And you will find this map in the countries and continents map pack. Yeah, so another thing, strategy wise, is what I like to do is generally go for either island bonuses. I like both of them a lot. Going from this Islas into Galicia, good start. Going from Islas Baleares to Cataluna, another great start. Those are my 2 favorite starts on this map. I would definitely play this as a fixed or progressive. And now, if you're new, you may not want to play progressive, but I promise you, progressive on this map actually works very similarly to fixed. For the most part, obviously it's a little bit different, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close, and I don't think I would play zombies on this map. It's just not big enough in my opinion. I don't play speed blitz at all. Capitals, I think you can have some fun on with this map. You can kind of guard some stuff. But once again, I'm not a big capitals player, so I'm not very in tune with that. But I can see how you can get some pretty spicy plays with progressive capitals on this. But I think this map truly shines if you're wanting to get into progressive and you want to play 70%. I think it is a very cool map for that. So yeah, definitely suggest going for Modern Spain at number 5. At number 4, we got ourselves some Pangea. This map is really cool. It's different. It's different. It's just different. So Pangea has 65 territories, which would equal about 46, 47 territories to win in the 70. There's 7 continents. Let's give them a look. You have Asia plus 9, Europe plus 6, North America plus 5, South America plus 5, Africa plus 11, Antarctica plus 2, Oceania plus 2. If you had blizzards, you would have 6. There'd be 7 portals should you have that connected. And this is in the New World map pack. So, why do I like this map? I like this map a lot for specifically progressive. No one's really going to get a bonus other than Antarctica and Oceania. Everyone else is going to be... You're just not going to get a bonus. Sometimes people go for North America here, but they get stopped rather quickly, or at least most of the time. It's very rare. So, if you're getting into progressive, this is a great map also because it's very open. You're not going to have a huge amount of like cutoffs. You're not going to be like, oh, let me position here so that way I have to do this. And, you know, it's just not that kind of map. where it's so open, your kill lines are a lot easier to make. Your 70% runs a lot easier to do. So this map is definitely good for anyone who wants to get into that form of play. This map is also rather big. So, this is where I would start playing zombies. Zombies on this map would be sick. It would be super dope. Capitals, once again, where it's so open, it may actually be a detriment because it's not choked up. In capitals, you kind of want a more choked up map, at least from what I've played and the maps I play capitals on. I wouldn't necessarily go for this one. But zombies, it's really cool because it's big and you can spread out. Definitely interesting. Also, would not play fixed on this. This is not a fixed map at all. It's just the continents are so big, and with 6 people, it's just not gonna work. Whoever gets Antarctica or Oceania pretty much is gonna steamroll the board, just because the other bonuses are so hard to get. Obviously, you may get some weird situations where you actually do get it. However, like a bonus, I mean. However, I don't think that's the right play. Play 70% progressive zombies, or progressive domination on this map. Alright, and that was number 4. Alright, going to number 3. We have United States Advanced. I love this map. It is such a cool map. Now, it has 77 territories. This is the biggest map on my list today, and that's fine. Don't be scared of a big map. Big map means more opportunity. And that's more opportunity for everything. Let's be real here. You have 12 bonuses or continents. You have Hawaii +1, Alaska +1, Pacific North +4, Pacific South +3, Mountain South +9, Mountain North +8, West North Central +8, West South Central +7, East North Central +6, South Atlantic +6, Mid-Atlantic +2, and New England +2. And just as a tip, Hawaii, Alaska, New England, and 2 Mid-Atlantic. Those are your new bonuses. So, generally speaking, you can pick one up. But if you're playing a 6-player game, you have half a chance of getting one of those. In theory, you know. But if you're playing this, you're going to have 7 blizzards and 7 portals. So they're pretty equal. This map is really open. I don't necessarily see the point of having portals. I mean, you can for sure, but I just don't I just wouldn't play it because it's already so open. So, yeah, when it comes to game modes on this map, I like progressive. I imagine fixed would play pretty interesting. I've actually not played it in fixed, but it would be pretty cool. People with the new bonuses are probably going to take over a lot. Zombies. It's fun with zombies, where it's so big. Once again, also with zombies. Some of these bonuses, if you look, I mean, this is a 1 guard 1 guard 1. Technically a 2 guard 3 if you count New England and Mid-Atlantic. Let's see. Any other cheap bonuses? Yeah, Pacific North is a +4. Whoever gets Alaska obviously is going to go out for Pacific North. And then from Hawaii, you connect down here to Southern California, and you could take that stream. Now, I also love this map for 70. However, if you're playing mobile, you want to make sure you turn off all of your animations. This is a big map. This isn't necessarily mobile friendly to 70%. It's pretty mobile friendly for progressive dom, but like I said, you want to make sure you're getting all of those animations taken off because you want to attack as fast as possible And I also have a video where I play 70 on this, and your boy chokes. But it happens, you know. I definitely still enjoy this map, even with that kind of choke. But this is also in the advanced map pack. So, get it, play it, start to learn. Because this is probably the best map for zombies on this list. If you're interested in zombies, I don't even concern myself with speed blitz. Just not interesting game mode for me. Capitals would also be pretty fun on this map, even though it's very open. If you play like blizzards and capitals, you can get a pretty wicked game. You can get a pretty wicked game. Definitely suggest it. And that was my number 3. We have New Zealand and Australia Advanced, and it's coming out of the same map pack so as US Advanced. So you get two of my favorite maps for beginners in one map pack. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, ladies and gentlemen. There are 72 territories. Once again, bigger map, a lot of bonuses, rather open. Let's get it. So, in specific, there is 72 territories. There is 14 continents. If you put blizzards on, there's 7. If you put portals on, there's 7. You got Greater Western Australia plus 6, Kimberley plus 2, Top End and Tiwi Islands plus 3, Arnhem Land and Groot plus 2, Far North Queensland plus 2, Gulf and North Queensland plus 3, Central Australia plus 2, South Australia plus 5, South Queensland plus 5, Western NSW plus 3, Eastern NSW plus 4, Victoria and Tasmania plus 4, South Island plus 4, and North Island plus 4. What is this map good for? It is bonus heavy. You're going to get a bonus at least round 1. 90% of the time. So you can kind of transfer that into a pretty big lead. You know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. If you're going for 70, you need to hit at least 50 odd territories, 50, 51, and that will give you the 70. I think 70 plays rather well on this map. I think Progressive Dom is your best bet. If you're playing fixed, you want to at least get yourself 2 bonuses. So, generally, my strategy is to get one of these plus 2 up north and try to get either Eastern NSW or Western NSW or Victoria. That way you're kind of spread out. Specifically, the one I like is this Far North Queensland. I think that's the best plus 2 rather than the Arnhem, and there's less territory. Why would we want a 2 for 2 when... Well, why would we want a 4 for 2 when there's also a 3 for 2? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I wouldn't go for it. When it comes to these islands, a lot of people will over attack for them. So, when you have that knowledge, you just kind of stay away. Unless it's given, obviously. And then when you're playing progressive, once again, this kind of actually plays out rather fixed. Like, people will get their bonuses, and they'll kind of sit and chill, hit one, get cards. It's pretty similar to fixed. So, don't be scared. Get in and take the risk. But other than that, some other tips I would say, if you're going for North Island, when you're going here, I see a lot of people mess this up. Well, let me rephrase that. When you're attacking North Island, make sure you have multiple lines. Why? If you don't, there is a lot of having to position troops out. So you attack Auckland, you have to attack Northland. You gotta have a +3 there. move down, move down, move down, move down, and then you're split again. So taking this bonus almost gets you 3 splits. You just want to make sure you either attack from multiple directions or you have enough. Because in the best world possible, you have 1 if you attack this territory. You just split off of... No, never mind. Excuse me. You will have 2 at minimum if you attack Manawatu. Because you got to go through Wellington, Hawkeye's, Bay of Plenty, Waikato, and then you got to attack there. So just make sure you have a big enough stack or attack from multiple territories, so that way you don't have to worry about having enough troops. I've seen it. I've seen it. People attack, they think they have it, they don't have it. They just split themselves all to pieces, and then they can't take it, or they can't get the kill on it. So when you're taking it, remember the splits. If you're attacking it, definitely remember the splits. You can get into some trouble. And my number 1, it should come as no surprise. It's classic. It's classic. It is. It has to be. You gotta play classic. I mean, once you get your bearings in classic, you can definitely branch out. You can branch out. However, this is quintessential. I mean, you have to play classic. If you're playing classic, you got 42 territories, 6 continents, 3 blizzards, and 5 portals. And to get to 70, you need 29 territories. I don't suggest playing 70 on this map. It's not open enough. It just doesn't work as well, in my opinion. Progressive, you've seen it on my channel. I love progressive classic. I love fixed classic as well. Although you can get into some pretty long stalemates. Capitals, it's pretty fun capital map because you're just essentially guarding a lot, which is cool. I like it. Once again, we'll go over the bonuses. North America +5, South America +2, Africa +3, Europe +5, Asia +7, which no one holds, and Australia +2. Definitely quintessential. I mean, this isn't even a contest. You have to play. You have to play fixed classic to start. Once you get the overlay of this and you play a few games, you kind of, pick up on stuff rather quickly. You remember your good neighbor, your bad neighbor. It's also very easy. You're not going to be failing kills. Like, you're just not. I mean, you could fail the kill, but it's not from anything other than just skill. Like, you're not going to be splitting a huge, crazy amount. You're not going to be in a situation where you're like, oh, I need to go here, there. It's not like that. It's just not. Especially being a smaller map and how it's designed. You're just going to have some fun. It is quintessential Risk. It's also your only free map. So, if you think this is a cop-out, I do have some honorable mentions. If you thought Classic was a cop-out, how about Classic Frozen? Classic Frozen, it's very similar to Classic. It's same board, same territories, but you are automatically open to more parts of the boards. You have Argentina, which connects to South Africa as well as Eastern Australia. Then you have Eastern United States goes to Western Europe. Western United States goes to Japan. Greenland also connects to Ural. And yeah, it just kind of makes the map a lot more accessible. Now, you do start with blizzards. I'm pretty sure it's like guaranteed to start with blizzards. It's just the way that it is. So you can get some choke points, but overall, it makes the map a lot easier for progressive, in my opinion. Fixed, it can make it easier just given the amount of new attacking points. North America is a lot harder to hold now. It is what it is. Australia is also a lot harder to hold. So you're not going to have that noob rush in Australia that always happens in Classic. So definitely give this a try. And like I said, for portals, it's going to be the same amount. Blizzards, it's automatic, same amount. But the map's a lot more open. You have a lot more situations in which you can progress the game or you can make new attacks. It's just a really fun map to play. Okay? If you thought Fixed, Classic, my guy was a cop-out, we got this for you. Now, our second honorable mention. Just the free rotation of maps. Just a free rotation. At least play it once. Play the free rotation map at least once every week or every time they come out. Just go ahead and play at least one game. You will learn a lot playing at least one game over a period of time with all different maps. You'll learn a lot of things. You'll learn the importance of kill lines in progressive. You'll learn how to kind of hide from zombies. You'll learn just a lot of how the mentality of Risk is by playing multiple maps. But ladies and gentlemen, that is my top 5 list. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Get to play in these maps if you're a beginner or a noob or maybe even a novice. Get you some practice in. And don't play ranked until you have a good understanding of the game. There's no sense in doing that. Don't hurt your record just because you get a little bit too antsy. Play with friends or play just regular online. And then once you get a really good grasp of a few maps, move on to rank. We'll see you in the games, but as always, defy the odds and take the risk.